We're gonna do a little side step squat. We're stepping to each side, squatting down as we go. Side step squat. Trying to get a little bit lower with each step to the side. Remember, we're just trying to get the blood flowing. I'm gonna run into some hamstring bridges, laying on our back. Hamstring bridge. We're driving those heels into the floor and driving those hips up towards the ceiling. Keep that core tight, squeeze those hips. We're playing shoulder taps. Going from a push-up position, alternating shoulder taps. Slower is better. You guys are going for control and stability here, right? Keep a slight bend in those elbows. Don't lock your elbows out. Make sure you breathe. Do not hold your breath.
I think that's the give the rhythm, no bounce.
And we're flipping to the side. Side leg raises, right? Side leg raises. Getting that glute going. Roll that top of that hip forward just a little bit. And trying to kick up and back. Getting those glutes turned on. Flip it to the other side. Same work on the other side. Slowly lift, slowly lower. Nice control. Don't let your hip roll back. Let's go to a bear crawl. Short step bear crawl. We're going forward and backward. Couple steps forward, couple steps backward. Nice short steps. Should be opposite arm and leg moving at the same time. Keeping that back nice and flat. Make sure you breathe. Alternating quad stretch. Take a few seconds on each side. Let's even reach up with that opposite hand. As we pull, we're going to reach with that opposite hand. And come up onto that toe. Drive up onto the toe. Now we're getting a great stretch. Alternating, we're not going to hold it for too long. The hamstring scoops in place. Alternating hamstring scoops. Keeping the knee nice and straight. Pull the toe towards your face. Reach down without bending that front leg knee. So as she's bending over, she's hinging at the hip and pushing her hips backwards. Don't force your leg higher than it wants to go. You're not trying to kick the ceiling. We're just trying to get loose. Good opposite arm action will help you keep your balance. And then we'll finish off with some pogos together. Keep your ankles nice and stiff. Try to fire up the central nervous system. Good stuff. We'll grab a little drink and then we'll jump into the workout. We designed today's workout with runners out there. Enjoy this workout. This one's for you guys. All right, let's get started. We're going to do some fringe walkouts. So hit those hamstrings. We're walking the feet away. Trying to keep those hips up the whole time. Trying to keep those hips up the whole time. Make sure you breathe. Don't hold your breath, coach. There you go. Excellent. Excellent. Let's flip it to the side for side plank clamps. Side plank clamps. We're getting the bottom part of your hip off the ground. And we're going to lift that top knee up and back. Try to keep those hips nice and stacked on top of each other. Flip it around. Same number of reps on the other side. Make sure those hips are extended. We want those hips to be extended. So the hips are forward and the knee is rotating up and back. And then going on to the front side for the plank hip twist. Plank hip twist. We're going to alternate. Tap that hip to the floor. If you can't quite get all the way to the floor, just get yourself close. Nice slow tempo here. Everything's under control. Hold the way your body's moving. Keep that core engaged. Nice work, guys. 30-second break here. Hydration. Quick stretch, nice and easy. And then we'll go into one more set on that first round. Start off with the bridge walkouts. Those hips up, feet out. Nice work, nice work. If you guys find that to be too hard, just let those hips go down as you're bringing your feet back in. Side plank clams. Modified version, you're going to keep that bottom hip on the ground. Okay? A little tougher version, we're going to get that hip off the ground, going to that nice modified side plank. As we flip to the other side here, let's go straight legs. And then leg lift on the top. Yep. There you go. So a little bit harder variation here. Find what works for you guys. You want to be able to complete all the reps. Going to our plank hip twist. Yeah, nice and slow, under control. Nice work, guys. 45 seconds here, get some water before we start up on round 2. We got some good glute burners coming up for you guys next. We're gonna roll into some Z-ups. Roll into the Z-ups. You're gonna start with your knees and your hips in a 90-90 position. Sometimes we call it a cheerleader sit or a Z sit. Come around so we can see Imelda's back leg here. So our back leg's tucked behind, front leg's right in front. She's pushing off through that front leg. She drives those hips up and forward, all right? As you guys sit back down with these, make sure you don't push your hips back too far, okay? Try to keep yourself in a cylinder. If you're trying to go straight up, straight down. Exhale as you're coming up. Squeeze it, and then down nice and slow. Go do some split squats on our feet. One leg in front, one leg behind. Making sure our feet aren't too close together. Should be about hip width. And keep that chest up. We want that front leg to do most of the work. Back legs for balance. Imelda's going prisoner style here. Good stuff. Switching it up. Other side, same work. We want each side to look exactly the same. Go for that consistency. Drive through that front foot. Spider-Man planks. So hands on the ground. You drive a knee up. Trying to get that knee all the way to your elbow. Great for shoulder stability, working that core again. Core stability. And as you lift the leg, that core is trying not to rotate, so anti-rotation. Be stable. And we got a break time. 30 seconds in between here, guys. Water. Breath. 30 seconds. All right, starting off in our Z position. Again, one leg's in front, one leg's tucked behind. Trying to drive those hips forward. Okay. Engage those abdominals, keep them nice and tight, and then drive those hips through. So we're actually working external rotation through the front leg, okay? External rotation is gonna work those hips. It's gonna work the glutes. Split squats. Imelda, let's go a little longer with your stride. There it is. Perfect. So notice as she takes a little bit bigger step back, it's gonna change her shin angle a little bit. It's a little more vertical. All right, that's gonna work a little more hamstring, a little more glute. As her knee comes more forward, that's gonna be a little more quad dominant for her. Switching it up. Nice consistency, same foot position. Awesome, awesome. All right, let's finish off this set with those Spider-Man planks. Drive the knees up. Alternate knee drive. See that core stability. Breath control. And we get a quick break. Nice work, guys. 45 seconds here. 45 seconds, let the heart rate come down. Drink your water. All right, hang in there, guys. We got one more set, 2 rounds, 3 new exercises here. We'll start off with a single leg RDL with a knee drive, okay? Single leg RDL with a knee drive. All right. Working through that balance. We're gonna make that foot and ankle work. We're gonna work that hamstring as we're coming back up, and then drive that knee through. This is a great sequencing exercise for you runners. That arm work going, opposite arm and leg. Exhale as you come up. Nice job. Go squats narrow to wide. Bring them together, set it down. Good. 1, together. Good stuff. Now let's hit 5 hops with it. Same thing. Out and together, out and together. Awesome. And relax. Going through a quick transition. You're extending that leg behind. Keeping that core nice and tight. A lot of plank positions through the workout today. You guys are doing great. Squeeze that glute as you lift it. Drop those hips just a little bit. Perfect. Squeeze, good. Lift that leg. We're gonna squeeze it up. We're not just throwing it up. Squeeze that leg up. Nice work, guys. 30 seconds right here. Drink some water. We're gonna think about attacking this last set here. As always, if you guys are feeling it, you can always add more sets. Diving back in with our single leg RDLs with that knee drive. Working on some of that runner sequencing, driving that knee. Working those foot muscles, so important. Working that ankle, working that hip. And then lengthening that hamstring. Awesome, we're going squats narrow to wide. And after we hit about 10 of those, we're gonna go with those quicker ones, those little hops, if you're up for it. So go for consistency. Little hops, little hops. There we go. Gotta love the squat jacks. And we're going to our plank hip extensions. Last exercise, guys. Let's see what you got. Squeeze that leg up. Keep those hips low. And that core nice and rigid. I swear, guys, grab a little drink. We'll go through a few stretches. We got to stretch that hip. Get a lot of that good hip work. Laying on your back as well. Just trying to bring that knee up and across. That knee up and across. Opposite leg is nice and straight. Make sure you're breathing. Feel that stretch through that glute. Coach Imelda feels it. Have both legs straight out. Put your both arms big and straight out. Whenever in this long sit position, I want you guys to focus on sitting on your butt. All right? Try not to sit on your back. Your hips underneath you. All right? Not in front of you. Make sure you stay breathing on these. Don't hold your breath. Let's go to a stretching that groin, stretching those adductors. Good stuff. Let's switch that to the other side. Back into it, get that good stretch. Nice. Another, let's finish off opening the book. Playing on the side. Trying to lead with that shoulder, not your. Bring those knees up a little bit more here. Lock those hips in. We're trying to rotate through the spine. And flipping the other side, same thing. Knees are up, hips are locked. Lead with that shoulder. Notice how she keeps looking at her hand as she does it. That's going to help rotate that spine through. So it's keeping her cervical spine in line with her thoracic spine. Awesome work today, guys. Awesome work. Leave us any comments if you guys have suggestions for workouts. But we look forward to seeing you guys next week.